Let us play 9 Souls. This is a game that I didn't technically back on Kickstarter because it wasn't on Kickstarter, but it was crowd-funded. Standard mode, enjoying the exciting fusion of narrative and combat. Or story mode, players who want to experience 9 Souls without getting stuck in combat. Whoa, that is way louder than I was expecting it to be, so definitely going to need to move the volume slider down a bit. Good to know. How dramatic. You like this art style. Hand drawn. Her mouth moves, but we cannot see her words. We cannot see her words. Well done, Dema. That's great English. Truly, you are a published writer and a teacher of the English tongue. Oh dear, we have literally got our brains hanging out. That's... we have been consumed by wall tentacles. Which is not a phrase that you really want to be uttering all that often. I mean, nothing that starts with wall tentacles ever... well, I can't say ever goes the way you want. I've watched enough things online to know that some people like tentacles. Toot toot goes the flute. Apologies if the microphone picks up any kind of ambient noise. There's some heat in here, so I've got the window open. Unfortunately, I live next to a road. It's a cat in wall tentacles. Our eyes are yet to open. No, my eyes have actually opened. I don't know how many Bloodborne quotes I can get into this video. Ah, souls. Or some... no. Oh, that's our healing mechanic, isn't it? Just having a toot on the old pipe. Yee! I knew you were here. I could smell your cooking from way out there. Snacking on grilled fish again, are you? Aren't you excited for dinner? The auntie next door taught me how to make garlic noodles yesterday. I won't mess it up this time. I just hope it'll be seasoned normally. Don't worry, I won't let you down. Did you come running to me just to talk about dinner? Oh right, the flower. And off he walks. Left at the start! Disappointingly, gives us no extra life or a friend. Right, I was going to, ever so slightly... path with the options. Jump. Ledge climbing. This ground looks breakable. Doesn't seem to be. Climb rope. Examine. Dead person's note. Crooked words etched into the ground. I found the exit, but there's no way to go back now. This messy note seems like the last words of the deceased before they passed away. Well, our map is looking a little bit bare bones. That's a nice menu screen. Here's our skill points. We'll venture more into that later. We have got a database with multiple things. That 16 things. And ooh, this goeth down, doesn't it? Oh, you can hold the button down to scroll slightly faster. So there are 45 data entries according to map notes, is that? And then 16 entries related specifically, I'm assuming, to characters that we will meet along the way. Got an items menu. Okay. All seems very competent. I like me some competence. I have performed a 3-hit combo. Camp scroll. Shran's story scroll. One day, the noble swordsman passed by a stone. Suddenly, someone jumped out from the stone. It turned out to be a great hero. The handwriting is quite neat for something written by a child. In the bottom left corner, there is a note stating that this is the 63rd episode. Yeah. Hello, child. Huh. I thought there'd be some in the Forbidden Cave, but I haven't seen a single one. Who are you, Crimson Hibiscus? A Crimson Hibiscus? Is that the flower you've been fussing about? Yeah, that's the flower they use for the ceremony. According to the shaman, the bigger the flower... There's one right up there. Oh yes, I vaguely remember this. Oh, you're right, but I'm not sure I can even climb up that high. And there's a pig. Gotta watch out for them pigs. Nom. Nom 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 nom. No? Yes? Hey, hold on. How did a ball get all the way up there? It's eating your flower. Nom. Run away! Oh, I'd snatched the flower away. Oh well, it probably needs it more than I do. It's about to get dark. Let's head back to the village. I'll go look somewhere else next time. Ball hasn't gone too far. You're going to grab it back for me? Bang Kang balls can run real fast, you know. Okay, I'll wait here for you. Be careful not to get hurt. Me? A master of the metroidvania and action platforming genre? Get hurt. That's me being incredibly sarcastic, by the way. That looks like a... Oh, we actually have a grappling tool. Okay. Snack! Ow. That's parry. We don't have a health bar or anything, do we? Parrieds. Yes, the parrying is quite tight. I probably will have to rebind the button for parrying. Well, we're not getting through there, are we? Oh, we've got a dodge button as well. That's on a cooldown. It doesn't have any attacks, so... A crimson hibiscus artifact. These flowers that appear around the Peach Blossom village are used by villagers as a decoration during the ceremony. Legend has it that harvest will be bountiful if the ceremony is successful. While that hasn't been proven, everyone still gets more food after the ceremony. I quite like the little kind of digital details that are added around the screen here. Also, apologies, I've just looked across to OBS. My voice still isn't quite right. In fact, I'm not entirely sure my voice is getting better. Yeah, it's less croaky, but it's not doing well. I'm wondering if the long COVID that I've got has done some damage. I need to go to the doctors. But it does mean that even though I'm just as close to the microphone as usual, I just am not talking as loudly. I can't seem to project my voice as well, which obviously as a teacher is a bit of an issue. I hope you didn't get hurt. That ball was huge. Don't push yourself too hard. It was only a year ago when you still needed my help to walk, remember? Yeah. Wow, you really got it back for me. It's even prettier up close. Given time, even the prettiest flowers wilt. Wow, that's nihilistic. That's okay. At least we're here to see it, even if it won't be for long. I don't really see the meaning behind all this. But you still went out of your way to help me retrieve it. Thanks, ye. We should head back. We'll be in trouble if they find us here. Yes, because isn't there a somewhat sinister decapitation device involved with all this? And we saved this boy from having his head removed in a very graphic way. Wow, this festival market is so lively. Look, every household has dried meat and someone's even brewing wine. We've had bountiful harvest for 2 years in a row since you arrived. You've pretty much become the village's official good luck charm. They're just coincidences. Don't say that. When you helped the elders with the rat infestation, we were all talking about how fortunate we are to have you around. Also, praise be to the souls for blessing the Peach Blossom Village and ensuring that we are all fed and clothed. If there's nothing else I need to do, I'm going back to dry the fish. Stay for a bit. You should take the chance to check out the stalls and mingle with everyone. Leave the fish to me. Catch you later. We are a loner. We cannot jump here. We are locked into a basic movement state. With sunrise's grace comes sunset's sigh. Every day a cherished sky. Should I be able to see this? Is that a texture that they've forgotten to hide in the release build? I don't know. Down is fine, but up is weird. Transtran's been buzzing with energy as of late. Yeah, these are just area triggers. In the old days, when our ancestors lived in the harsh wilderness, they had to endure the bitter cold and the onslaught of savage predators. Don't know why I read something different there. That's the training that I've been doing for work. Unable to bear watching us humans suffer, the 10 merciful souls descended from the heavens. At first, some were ignorant and raised their swords towards the souls. Those fools were met with divine wrath, and the bones were ground to dust. Those who were pious and reverent followed the souls to a land outside the 99 heavens, paradise, where everyone could prosper. The all-knowing and all-powerful souls bestowed their wisdom upon us, teaching us about the truth of all things. When the peaches ripen for harvest, the souls will select several of us for a great privilege. Those fortunate enough to be chosen will live the rest of their lives among the divine souls. So be good children. No. What the hell are you looking at? Beat it. I don't want any part in this dumb festival. I didn't say anything. Trust me, that look in your eyes told me plenty. Bah, curse this damn ceremony. One day I'll show everyone what's really... Ugh, never mind, you wouldn't get it. Character bio updated. Oh, it has automatically adjusted to using the correct buttons, which I appreciate.
No silent.
You're back. Did you see anything interesting? I cleaned up that crimson hibiscus you got me earlier. I'm going to sew it onto my clothes later. It's not a rule, but those who are chosen usually wear a flower. Makes you look a lot cooler when standing up there. Is this something to be happy about? Of course. I'll be seeing my mum and dad soon. I wonder if they've noticed that I've grown taller. Let's head inside. I'm hungry. Oh yeah, because they believe that the divine thing is transporting them upwards, when in reality it's just lopping off their heads to feed a machine, isn't it, or something? Sorry, if you haven't watched or played the demo, bit of a spoiler there. Yeah, I'll be leaving in a few days. You make sure to eat properly when you're on your own. Remember, the rice is stored in the bin, and the fruit on the table should be eaten before it dries out. Stop worrying. Well, don't forget, okay? I probably won't be able to send letters back to you once I'm living with the souls, you know? It's sad to think I won't have anyone to bicker anymore. Aren't you scared? I'm going somewhere I've never been before. Of course I'm a bit scared. If you're scared, then don't go. I have to. Being chosen by the souls is a blessing. Besides, I've always had this feeling that one day I'll have to part ways with you. The thing is predetermined. You make your own destiny. Don't get caught up in superstition. You might be right, but parting isn't necessarily a bad thing. I went to the Forbidden Cave for the first time when Mum and Dad left. That's where I met you. Who would have thought that playing a flute would make someone pop out of that stone? If you say so. I like how kind of nonchalant and kind of annoyed by everything he is. But since I'm leaving soon, can you grant me one request before the ceremony? What is it? That story you were telling me about the man fighting the flood. Tell me how it ends. Did he make it home? He didn't die, did he? Okay. Ooh. Nobody questions why he can do this. Where did we leave off? He journeyed over mountains and rivers. Peach Blossom Village, the night of the ceremony. Incoming signal. Lord Yi, greetings from your humble servants. I was afraid you would lose track of time, so I called to remind you. If you skip out on tonight, you will have to wait another 2 years for the next harvest. I know. That's the security at the Ep01 facility.
Okay.
The system indicates they are currently on low alert status. There are only a handful of guards on patrol. Please excuse my concern, but if the alarms are triggered, the situation may become untenable. By the way, you have your mystic nymph on you? I have it with me, but it won't fly. Only part of it are in working order. It's been too long since I recharged it. That is a pity. If you had enough power, you could make use of the mystic nymph's scout mode for reconnaissance. The body has just made a full recovery after all, so it might be best not to throw caution to the wind. It wouldn't be too hard to just leave a trail of bloodshed. Certainly. Your humble servant has never doubted your martial prowess, Lord Yi.
Okay.
Proceed as you wish, and may fortune favour you. Yes. Yes, indeed. Ah, that's what I did earlier. Yes. I remember. Wow, firecrackers! All that loneliness has made him a bit kooky. It's all about to go to shit. It's the magical beheading machine. I mean, the magical transportation to the realm of the gods. Yes, that. Yeah, see, they can't see what happens inside, but we can. That, folks, is what we call dramatic irony. The shaman of Peach Blossom Village hereby receives your decree. In accordance with the soul's orders, we humbly pay respect to the flying throne. See, we can see stuff. It's a very sinister concept, this, isn't it? They all believe that they're ascending to the heavens, but actually, it's literally just screwing our heads off. It takes our brain or our head and then just dumps the body. No, small child. Thank you for taking care of me these past 2 years, Yi. Time for me to go. And... slice. Kaboom. Oh gods, spare us from your wrath. What's happening? Yi? I must go now. Take good care of yourself. What are you saying? Then, who are you? Wait, I don't understand. What was that? Why are you... Wait, where are you going, Yi? Boop, 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 boop. Hold circle to hack the platform. Hacking master. And down we go into the very different to what you expected facility. Okay. Aha! The Ape Man facility. Right. Bloop. Oh dear. Delicious vaping. Checkpoints? Root node. Let us rest. Skills? Okay, we have no skill points, so we'll look at that later. Blut. Treasure chest? Huh. A delicious lump of meat. A bloody crimson hibiscus, soaked with villagers' blood. Ape men are harvested at regular intervals in the livestock area, where their bodies are then dismembered and sorted. Flowers and clothes are usually mixed with the rest of the useless parts and disposed of. So ape men is the humans. I probably knew this. I wonder if there's a... I mean, I'm building up some currency, very, very slowly. Yeah, let's continue. Oh, I don't actually need to hit those doors. That must be a locked way forwards. Can I parry? Not like that, I can't. Yes, I can. Good to know. Ow. Dismemberment. I'm assuming one of these walls is going to be fake. That's not the right. Ow. Oh. Yes. I really like the concept of the talisman system, but I must admit I'm not really sure how it works yet, and I think I may have been getting used to it in the demo. But the demo was a while back. Is it something to do with the rotating yin-yang in the corner? I cannot remember. This is not the most detailed of maps, is it? Oops. Do with some heals. Oh. Oh yes, scripted first death. Well, not scripted, in the sense that you have to die specifically there, but something does specifically happen when you die. Yes. Slow and steady wins the race, yes. Oh, it's a counter-attack. That's what I'm screwing up. Everything needs to coalesce at once and be impeccably timed. Yeah. Come on. That's it. Yeah, so it's parry, then tap and hold to counter, or to riposte, essentially. We return to the Lotus. Or not. Yes. We do a thing. Something happens. I don't know what's going on. Delicious meat. I mean... Right, we can only wall jump off these glowing... Oh, that's actually... That actually damages us. It's good to know. Corpse running. Oh. Right. There's many friends down here. One of them's got my stuff. Soul collect. Use Jin and experience fall into a battlefield if he dies. Actual hacking minigame. There we go, that's our shortcut opened. Oops. Let's head up and restock. I think I could do with an audio effect, you know, when our dash is ready again. Right. Oh, we need points, and we don't have points. So what's this stuff we're collecting for? Hold down right trigger while moving to greatly increase movement speed on flat ground. Shortens travel time. Increases maximum key charge capacity. Increase damage when attacking from behind. Deflect projectiles. Talisman explosion damage. Interesting that some of these are blocked, but others aren't. I suppose they're going to be upgrades to the various abilities that we get along the way. Would be my guess. You actually get a fair chunk of time to yeah, you get a fair chunk of time to actually... Damn it. Secrets. Yeah, we're still in this first room. I was trying to jump and hit that. Dang it. Yes, everything feels, as you kind of hope, realistically, everything feels very precise and very accurate. Right now, at least. Ape-men surveillance footage. Guide to raising ape-men. Capable of abstract thinking even prior to undergoing transmutation, individuals that reject a group living often exhibit violent behaviour. Caution is advised when dealing with. The ape-men originate from the pale blue planet, which was first discovered in a deep space observation report from the Haitian sphere. They are one of the extremely few highly intelligent life forms in the celestial sphere. Highly intelligent? You can tell this is a fantasy game. Warning. Unusual activity detected in the livestock area. Perimeter breach by living organism detected. Two of us. Us and the other guy. We're in trouble, my lord. Your destruction of the harvester earlier triggered a system-wide alert. To make matters worse, the 9 souls could now be awakened even earlier. Doesn't matter. My actions were bound to draw attention sooner or later. I prepared for the worst. Supposing that is true, why then did you intervene so early? That wasn't part of the plan. Was it for that ape-man child? Don't question my judgments. Just do your job. Of course. Please forgive my apprehension. It is just that all of our calculations have been thrown into disarray. In any case, please reach the predetermined safe zone as swiftly as possible. Exercise caution above all else. That's me. All about that caution. Yeah, so of the things that they needed, it looks like the small child has been denied them. They need a specific set. Crimson attacks cannot be parried. Yes, I figured that out. Ah, a second room. Oh. Rest. Well, so far, this has a very particular pace to it. Zoom in and out. That's as good as it gets. Don't know why I'm jumping to collect their body bits. Ooh, big swordsman. Oh, big swordsman and archer and... Well, we do what we need to first of all. Ooh, that's got some range on it. Oh. Oh. I win. Not decisively, but I do win. Oh, wonderful. Respawn me on top of an enemy. Blacks. Does this gauntlet go off again? It does not. That's good to know. Okay, that's what I should have done. I thought hitting them was going to... Thought that was going to scoop me off the platform. We have gained a point. And there's some cash containers hidden behind there. I'm unsure what I think about the music. That's what I should have done there. Okay, let's utilise this skill point to buy ourselves a thing. So, maximum key charge, increase movement speed, extra damage from behind, bullet deflection. I like bullet deflection in games. Assuming I'm any good at the actual deflect mechanic, which isn't always a given. Yes, I do like the kind of blend of futuristic, but also kind of very stylized techno orients. Yes, changing fingers, actually. As far as I'm aware, I hold the controller in a reasonably normal way. But I use my kind of index finger for both L1 and... Oh, R1 and R2. So... I have to alternate between them. Yeah, see, if it was just extra backstab damage for any reason, I think I'd have been more inclined to... Oh dear. So that's a thing that can happen. Quite easy to take a lot of damage. Especially if you're not very good at video games, which, you know. Basic component, widely used in processors for guards and various machines. The amount of gin used directly affects their performance. Yields a small amount of gin when recycled at the 3D printer. Okay, it's a consumable soul. I'm going to keep on doing that. Let's rest. So how can we tell? So in the heart, in the top left-hand corner, there's a bar that I'm assuming is going to fill up the more... Oh, that's double hits. Yep, see, I can. I can do the thing. I do understand, though, why they've got a story mode in. Ow. Signpost. Thing. This way. What are you, thing? Where am I? Oh, pipe refill. We don't have an air dash yet. Uh-oh. First boss? Or an elite? Red Tiger Elite by Shang. Okay. I understand. Too early. Both times. Ah, damn it. Crimson attacks cannot be powered. Yes, I suspect this is going to be a typical Souls game in the sense that it will... probably require A fair chunk of trial and error. Ah. Yeah, so that's just there before the boss. Uh-huh. Oh, that was too early. Also too early. You're out of it. Ooh, exploded into bits. Stasis Jade. Talisman. Attaching a talisman will temporarily immobilize that enemy. Time immobilized will vary depending on the enemy. Oh, that's an elevator. Right, can I? Not with that, I can't. This system has not been unlocked yet. Huh. So what do we do with this stasis jade? I guess we're not going anywhere else here yet. I guess we're going to New Kunlun Central Hall. That tree has eyes. Oh. Okay. Council digital signage. Chandao Council. I'm probably pronouncing all of these horrendously wrong. I do apologise. Recruitment slogan. Your first step into the eternal. As the catastrophe spread, the formerly secretive organisation known as the Council emerged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project, motivational slogans, and invited the general public to ascend with New Kunlun, a new path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Penglai, which had already plunged into doomsday panic. That looks like a switch on the wall up there. This tree has eyes. Oh. Ooh, we got some 3D elements in the background there. My lord, I sense that you've made it safely to the council district. My worries were indeed unwarranted. Wusang seems to be flourishing more than ever. So this is Fusang, the digital tree? Quite spectacular, isn't it? The caretaker of all Solarians has never stopped growing since your departure. What impact will this have?
Okay.
Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. That being said, this only further demonstrates the perfection of the mechanism you designed. The roots are very accustomed to their current environment. Not all that matters anymore. So long as it doesn't get in the way. I need to reach the council code at the root pinnacle so that we can rebuild order and punish those criminals. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires the possession of all the soul seals. You'll need to snatch them from the other 9 souls, who certainly will not give from the other 9 souls, who will certainly not give them up without a fight. If they've got a problem with that, I'll just shut them up for good. As you are probably aware, my calculations predict there will be a treacherous road to get down. But regardless, time is of the essence. Please make your way to our predetermined safe zone. So, there are 10 souls, but we have to take out the other 9. It is difficult to successfully blend 3-dimensional with hand-drawn and 2-dimensional. They're doing a pretty decent job of it. New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Inscriptions in front of the statue. The Shandao Legacy New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Year 1 Foundation era. The council undertook the legacy of the legendary Feng Shilia and initiated the Eternal Cauldron product on Kunlun Island, the place where he began his journey. New Kunlun would bid farewell to Pendlai and lead Solarians towards a new era. Well, we're not getting through that door. Yes, that green thing there looks like a switch. Are we going to get the ability to... Okay, that's some kind of guardian which we can't hurt yet. And that is a thing that we cannot yet interact with. I have to admit, a little bit disappointed with the kind of bare bones nature of the map. It's blocky, and I'm kind of done with blocky maps. I much prefer the detailed kind. Hello? It's dark here. Very dark here. Uh-oh. Is this our designated safe zone? Activation failed. Mystic Nymph decryption required. Oh, is that what's going to interact with those switches? Mystic Nymph. Obtained a fully charged Mystic Nymph. Press L2 to activate Scout mode. The Azure Flyer Mystic Nymph can perform reconnaissance and hack into remote terminals to unlock new paths. Oh. Oh, so it's kind of a little kind of passageway. That's cool. Welcome back, Lord Yi. I have been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock the Mystic Nymph's secret chamber? Ah, yes. That was the only thing I could do at the time. The members of the council were deeply suspicious of you. All your belongings were destroyed after the incident. I was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened to me, so Rui is an AI. I didn't think they'd also go after you. His servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. What's important is that you're alive. No, what's important is what I'm about to do. Time is not on our side. We need to act fast. As you wish, but first I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing interference in 3, 2... A hub has been created. Done. The alarm system of the Four Seasons Pavilion has been turned off and its coordinates have been obfuscated. As long as the interference signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to find this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as you please. If you are tired, you can rest here safely and enjoy the virtual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of the plan, after all. No need. I don't have that kind of spare time. Understood. Next, we need to deal with the jade system in your body. It seems to be in critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it. So we're going to be able to slot things in a Hollow Knight charm system style way, one assumes. Oh. Repair completed. You remained very calm as always during the repair. You may now modify your jade system at any root node. Anything else to report?
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seal that belong to each of the 9 souls. The souls are currently spread out. It is responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in their respective zones of New Kunlun. Can you pinpoint the locations? Please forgive me my incompetence. I am afraid I do not have the permission to access that data. The only thing we can be certain of is that due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after the other. You must therefore reduce any risk by invading each of their zones in the shortest time possible. I know. There's little I can do for you once you leave this facility, but I will do everything I can to assist you remotely. Be careful, and may fortune be in your favour. Jade system. Can be configured at any root node, so those are our save points. System was developed by the ancient Fengshi Guild to assist in combat, inserting different jades unlocks extraordinary abilities. And it requires a great deal of computing power. Abacus Rui. That's our AI companion. A virtual landscape. Very nice. Ah, I found you. How did you get here? Yee! Phew! I finally caught up with you. Joshua? Yeah, there's no way I'd miss out on a hero's quest. Stop fooling around. How did you get here? Anong brought me here. He found a hole underneath the altar and wanted to check it out. I asked him to bring me along.
Huh?
Anong? You mean that paranoid Shenong? Yeah. On our way, we ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armour. They were all swinging their swords around, and it was terrifying. There was this huge, glowing golden beetle, too. Anong accidentally touched it, and he immediately jumped in pain. I also saw those terrible machines. You shouldn't be here. Like you can talk. You ran away without explaining anything. What did you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home? Where's Shenong? You need to go straight back to the village with him. No, I don't want to go back. You were the one who said I can make my own destiny. All I wanted to stay with you. Aww. ... I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and cleaning. Please let me stay. You can stay here for now as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry. You just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyway. Okay. Well, be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. Okay. So this is a root node. Oh, we're actually going into the other space. Becoming one with the network. Okay. You can, in fact, go left at the start, but not for an extra life or a friend. Ah, you. Ah, it's you. We meet again, fellow disciple. I don't know you. You look familiar, though. Clear? Impossible. Our fates have been joined long before either of us have realised. Where am I? A limitless realm. where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space-time and consciousness. I don't understand a single thing you're saying. One asks while another answers, but neither can really know. Isn't it marvellous? Did you create this space?
Oh.
Yours truly does not possess that ability. I've studied Fusang for eons. Yet when faced with its multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting. Do you also not know how to leave? That's hardly difficult. Realize what is natural and simply act on your thoughts. However, I do ask for a moment of your time. You lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle. I said that I don't know you. This horn allows its user to resonate with Fusang, enabling travel between the central and outer nodes. This thing will take me back to the Four Seasons Pavilion. I never thought the nodes had this sort of function. If it actually works, this will save me a lot of time. Fast travel unlocked. Ah! This horn is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please accept it. Fusang horn. Allows the holder to move between the Four Seasons Pavilion and any registered route node. When he was brought to the Limitless Realm, a mysterious sage presented this as a gift to him. When blown, it resonates with the primordial root Fusang. All paths eventually converge. We shall meet again. So, I don't know whether this is going to be full-on fast travel or whether it's just going to be homeward bone. We shall see. Mom. Jades. Computing power exhausted. Yeah, so we run out of skill slots. Mystic Nymph. That did not give us the option of going anywhere, so I assume we have to find other route nodes. Repairing Shanghai 9000 takes 1,000 Jin. You currently have 940. Okay. .3D printer? Aha! Even with imprecise parries, projectiles can be deflected back and inflict increased damage. Must be used in tandem with the bullet deflect skill. Increases health restored with the medicine pipe, but slowly applies healing over time rather than immediately. Healing is instantly interrupted if damage is taken, so I'm never going to use that. Mob Quell Jade Yang allows talisman attacks to simultaneously hit an additional target, used for battles against multiple enemies. A Pipe Vial, which is an extra charge for our vaping flask. So, I could increase our pipe vial, or I could go and repair this NPC. Naturally, I'm going to do the stupid option. Well, not necessarily stupid. Robot assistant, get me data on this region.
Hey,
Solarian. Lol. Loading.
Huh?
Is it broken? It's been drawn on too. That's suspicious. Is this thing now? Are you supposed to be here? Identify yourself or I will disassemble you.
hey, you. So
Easy. Hi, Shanghai 9000. Not suspicious. Shanghai 9000 won't hurt you. Help, service, help, guide. Solarian, Shanghai 9000, cooperate. Give me map data. Give you benefits. Benefits? Like what? Shanghai 9000, collect. Each stone, map data chip. Channel 9000 analyze map show you. Help hack read resources information.
Yongtae.
You win, I win, we win.
Hmm.
You can analyze map data chips from each zone and locate any resources. Is that correct? Correct. Shanghai 9000. One for each zone. One Shanghai 9000. One map data chip. Thank you, cooperation. You're certainly quick to thank me. You're acting way too weirdly. I've never seen a robot assistant proactively make a request of someone. But if you can really provide data on those resources, I'll consider working with you. Thank you, thank you. Good deeds, good rewards. Okay. Right, so that will add detail. Oh, here we go. We do have extra. There is a detailed map. That's more like what I want. I've never seen such smooth stones in my life. How were they made? These lights, they glow without fire. It's incredible. It's going to take some time for you to understand our Solarian world. Solarian? Is that what you call yourselves? So there is a world outside the village. You never told me about any of this. That's sneaky of you. I'm here now, so you might as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know. No, I won't. You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slowly when I get the chance. Yay! Pinky promise? Pinky promise? It means you can't lie. Yes. Pinky promise. Okay, so that's a 3D printer. There's a big box up there. What's in the box? Animation's really nicely done. Oh, and I've ran over the hour that I was planning on recording for. Huh. Okay, we can't get through there, but can we? No. Okay, in that case, we need to go back to the real world, not this virtual space, and go and hack some of those doors with the Mystic Nymph, I think. First impressions, though, very positive. I don't know why I wasn't expecting the 3D blend, because obviously we've seen bits of this, I think, before in the demo, didn't we? But I don't think it ever really twigged that that's what it was. Or maybe it did and I've just forgotten because it was a good chunk of time ago. We certainly seem to have a chunk of stuff that we can go and do. It is a pity that my energy levels are at such a ridiculous low right now. You know, I've had a load of sleep and I still feel exhausted constantly. But you don't need to worry about my random health issues. Thank you very much for watching. This has been my first impressions of Nine Souls, which are very positive. Generally speaking, the combat works for me. I'm intrigued as to exactly how much easier the story mode is. You know, obviously, as a fan of Lies of P and of Sekiro, and Thamesia, the parry style of gameplay suits me quite well. Although I appreciate that that I have a tendency to wreck my left hand by just hitting the button too hard and too panicked. Maybe I can rebind that for later if I need to. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good combat system. The issue that I'm probably going to have is the dashing or talismaning. Yeah, that's a word. Both being on the same side. You know, the fact that R1 is tap and hold as your post, and then R2 is your you dash. I'm gonna hit the wrong one multiple times. We'll have to see. In fact, I can take a look at the controls now, can't I? Yeah, change arrow. Oh, we're gonna have arrows. Yeah, see, I don't really know what I'd actually change these controls to in order to, you know, I have a tendency these days to turn parry to square. I wonder if I put attach/detonate talisman on L1, parry on square, and attack on R1. I wonder how that will feel. I mean, the fact that there are fully rewindable controls is nice. Oh. I hope we haven't gone far, but there's something I'm unsure as to whether I should share. Speak freely. In truth, I owe my existence through the decision of a certain soul. It was through his decision that I wasn't destroyed. What? Soul in charge of the power reservoir, Lord Crofu. Oh, damn bastard. I understand you hold a grudge against him, but in my humble opinion, it might be worthwhile to engage with him. After all, his unique talents are undeniable. Even if he declines to cooperate, he could still be of value to you.
Okay.
Take the transport elevator down. So I just wanted... I just want to try some combat, but of course we're nowhere near any stuff now, are we? Fortunately, I can cut the random wandering bits out. There's that guy. I'm assuming that there will be actual mini-games involved in that stuff at some points. So I'm thinking that there's probably... Yeah. So there's probably a detailed map for each place. Yeah, there'll be a decent map. There'll be a detailed map for each place, but we need to find it first. Never really combat around when you want it. So parry. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, this is problematic. Yeah, the problem with changing controls is that you already start to build up some muscle memory. No, I'm going to change them back. I'm going to change them back, and we'll just try. If it really becomes problematic, then I'll change it. But I need to end the episode because I don't want these first impressions to go on. So yes, we shall see more next time. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. Let me know down below if you'd like to see more of me playing Nine Souls. This is a game that I've been looking forward to playing. It's also a game I have every plan to map. So I'll be getting on with that. But obviously I record everything as I go anyway. I'm just very, very conscious of the fatigue that I'm dealing with. I don't want to kind of burn myself out. But thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. As always, hope you have enjoyed. Catch you all in the next bit. Stay fabulous, folks. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.